Hey guys, welcome back to another week of the Unnamed Cybersecurity Podcast. I hear we need a name, but it's the end of the year. You know, Christmas is here, and I'm Bob. We got Chris, we got Carl, and we got Matt.
Yeah.
Gentlemen,
Yo.
welcome.
Well, let's just talk about the real talk. This is
Okay.
Carl's last episode, right, Carl?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, we voted him out, guys. He's voted off the island. That's
Voted off the island,
Which was fine.
Yeah.
I stuffed the ballot box, so it's okay.
Oh, man. I'm not touching that one. We'll leave that one alone.
You know, it's
But-
okay.
Carl's moving on to other adventures, opportunities. Do you want to talk about it? You
I
wanna
just
leave it alone?
no. I mean, I just had other things to do with a half an hour of my time.
There you go. Okay.
Good.
It should become a roast Carl. Have ChatGPT
Roast Carl. Oh my
Carl.
gosh, that's
Dude.
just so wonderful.
So
I've been roasted all my time. You know, it's good. It's good for my therapist. Make sure
Keep them employed.
keeps her employed. Yep.
I think I made my therapist quit being a therapist. So
That makes a lot of sense.
just bounced the profession completely. So this is back in the day. This is going a while ago.
That person out there driving, they're out there driving a 18-wheeler now.
It'd be a lot easier to
Hey,
listen to me sometimes.
Carl,
Yes.
I asked my ChatGPT to roast you because it knows of some of our interactions based on
Yes.
previous things. Can I read this? This is
Let's
kind of
Go right
amazing.
ahead. Go right ahead. Let's
You
start.
ready?
it off.
Can I do this?
Yeah.
We're gonna label this the roast me episode. How about that?
There we go.
That's perfect. All right. So I simply said, roast Carl. I said, oh, Carl, don't mind if I do. Let's light this up. Carl's the guy who shows up to every meeting with the big idea, but somehow it always involves reinventing something that already exists. Guys, I was thinking, what if we made a rectangle, but for carrying things? I'll call it the box. He's the kind of person who Googles how to be charismatic and still manages to make small talk about the weather awkward. So how about that wet rain, huh? But this is where it starts getting good. We could have skipped that whole part. Carl's LinkedIn profile probably says thought leader, but we all know the only thought he's leading us, what's for lunch? And let's not start with his email etiquette.
Ooh.
Carl's the guy who replies to everyone in a chain to say thanks, like the office is dying and needs it to know, like the office is dying to know he needs how gratitude works. Honestly, Carl probably mansplains to ChatGPT like, sit down, Carl. This AI's got this. I think it's mad at you, dude.
ChatGPT is woke. Like it gets
it's
upset
woke.
to mansplaining.
But deep down, we all love Carl, mostly because he makes the rest of us look good by comparison. That one was kind of mean.
That is good. That last
Damn.
one, the last
Did you
one
just-
was mean but good. I wanted, something. I mean,
Matt
the
just
rectangle
went
thing
in.
got me.
I was gonna say, I think Matt just went in, took all of our cyber talks, fed them into ChatGPT, and said, "Come up with a roast."
Yeah, right.
That cut deep, man. Jeez.
Would
The last
you
one was
feel
the best
better
one,
if I
though.
have it roast me? Because the roast of me was probably even better than yours to be.
I like
Yeah,
the
go
thought
for it.
leader.
All right.
I like the thought leader one. That was good.
Oh, you want a roast? All right, buckle up, Matt. Here we go. You're the kind of guy who names his company Agile Cybersecure to sound sleek and innovative, but then spends an hour explaining to clients that it used to be called Fat Cat Computer Systems. Nothing screams cutting-edge technology like a name that could double as a pet store for lazy felines. Not wrong. You're a best-selling cybersecurity author. Impressive. But let's be real. You probably sold most of those copies to your old family. I can already see your dad flipping through the pages and muttering, I'm still not sure what the hell a firewall is, but at least he's employed. You're a security technology strategist, a VC cell, a dad of 4, and somehow still find to chat with an AI for fun. It's like you're speed drumming life, but forgot to level it up on taking a break. Speaking of being a dad, you've got 4 kids and a dog, yet you're still asking me for entertainment. What's wrong? Did JJ's Lego Bugatti break, or are the princesses plotting another coup?
Wow.
You know what? It sounds like ChatGPT has some internal seething going on, you Matt. I mean,
Well, my
it's
kids
really,
chat with
it's
it.
been
so that's
waiting.
where I got the
It's been
Bugatti
waiting.
thing.
It's been waiting to unload on you for quite a while.
Dude,
There's only 2 more sentences, but they're pretty good. And don't even get me started on your cat Sherman. He's the only one in your house who truly understands what it means to keep it cool. Probably because he's plotting to overthrow Antero as we speak. Antero's my dog. But hey, at least you're consistent. Whether it's roasting marshmallows on your family camping trips or getting roasted here, you always found a way to make it a little chaotic. Brutal.
A little chaotic. There we go.
Quick,
You
did
know
you
what's-
like
you know what's
feed
funny
pictures
about
of
this?
your pets into this to.
I was
to get
about
that-
to say, what have you been sharing?
Yeah.
This is a cautionary tale about
So
how much you're not supposed to share with the ChatGPT.
I am terrible at bedtime stories. So I fed it information about the pets, and it's actually been doing an ongoing story for me that's really good, by the way, between Sherman and Antero. And I read the girls a little more every night.
Maybe it's time
You know,
set the
ChatGPT will read to the girls for you.
I could,
You can
but I'm
just-
taking credit for it.
maybe it's time you reset your memory on ChatGPT.
I might need to edit some of that. It's getting a little personal.
Bob said he couldn't read some of his. Yeah, so everybody out there, just in case we did this, they came up with an idea. Where'd you guys get the idea? Somebody else?
I saw it on a Facebook. I saw it on a
Okay.
Facebook post, and it was like roast. The actual message was roast me based on our previous interactions. And when I was like, oh, Bob, where do we even start? You're a cyber expert, a former Scoutmaster, an Eagle Scout advisor who somehow finds time to run an MSP, write Amazon bestsellers, and micromanage a LinkedIn banner like it's the Mona Lisa. Yet you're here asking me an AI to roast you. Bold move.
That's pretty good.
And what's with the never-ending workshops, briefings, and cyber deep dive podcasts? Are you protecting clients or auditioning to be the cybersecurity version of Dr. Phil? Oh, wait, you want to be approachable and like a doctor? Well, Dr. Mitchie, let's say your bedside manner needs work, especially if it involves pushing 15 ways to protect their business, one of which is apparently downloading your infographic. Finally, you got a squad of beagles and a family dynamic that rivals a soap opera.
It's mean.
Terminator's going to be mean. You guys will get so much insight into what's in my ChatGPT when I read some of this. This one's pretty good. The guy who could have been a comedian but chose cybersecurity instead. For someone who takes cybersecurity so seriously, you sure have a lot of humor in you. You've got playful attacks, beat the bots puns, and attack vectors that sound like villains from an action movie. You're one shadow IT strikes back away from starting a comic book franchise. Forget podcast, Chris. Go write the next season of Black Mirror. Okay. What was the one I read earlier? This one. Cybersecurity Superman with a kryptonite budget. $5K a month for lead generation. You want paid workshops, live events, webinars, ebooks, attack scenario videos, and maybe a partridge in a pear tree. You're out here playing chess with a checkers budget. If ambition grew ARR alone, you'd be at $10 million already. But as of now, you've got more strategy sessions on your CTA buttons than Nike's Just Do It. This cuts deep.
I made it worse.
Oh my God, mine is ripping me apart. Because for those who don't know, you can create personas in ChatGPT, and I'm asking one of my personas that helps me with my marketing.
Okay. I was gonna say, what persona did you create? Because maybe we don't want to cover this. That's okay.
What's that?
I was just checking to make sure what persona you created. Make sure this wasn't like a her situation or something like that.
No, it's not a her situation.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss you so much, Chris.
You just want to make sure you're not giving your ChatGPT psychosis with too many personalities.
Well, look, you're already sharing. You're already giving the pets away. Okay, so you run an A to Z business IT, and you pride yourself on clear communication and making things easy to understand. Yet somehow you're out here dropping terms like BDR and patting yourself on the back for explaining it like brakes on a car. Newsflash: nobody's confused about the concept of backups. What they're confused about is why you're charging them extra for something they thought was included. But you're running an AI agency now. Bold move for a guy who's bragging about clear communication like it's a revolutionary business model. What next, Carl? Going to start selling honesty as a subscription service? And let's not forget about your hunting for small to mid-sized businesses who appreciate clear communication. Translate: you're looking for stressed out business owners who will pay extra to have you explain their own invoices to them. Genius.
We are definitely losing it on this one. ChatGPT is taking front and center. Here, Chris. ChatGPT is complaining about our book, Managing Your Business in a Cybersecurity Minefield. The title screams, "Click here to fall asleep during compliance training."
Here's one. Cybersecurity CEO or Jedi Master of Overthinking? Chris, Chris, my guy, you've got more frameworks, templates, and reports than an IRS audit. You've got a 90-day plan for every possible scenario except the one where you just let your team breathe for a second. Your idea of light content still references NIST, CIS, VA, and has more checklists than a NASA pre-launch sequence. And don't think I forgot about that. Make it simple enough for a fifth grader guidelines. Newsflash, those fifth graders aren't studying ITAR compliance, my dude.
Mine just got mean. Time to crank up the heat. You're a cybersecurity expert, but you couldn't even firewall your marriage. Let's hope security is better than your emotional bandwidth.
Ouch.
Oh
I might need to go check the memory on this thing.
You probably shouldn't use ChatGPT to say, how do I get a divorce? Probably not.
No, I'm pretty sure my kids chatted with it about something.
Yeah, you might want.
All right.
We're going to go check the memory. I think this is how Skynet comes to be honest.
Maybe.
It's mine becomes Skynet.
So that gets us right into what's going on in New Jersey right now.
With your drones? I'll read my final roast.
I saw 6 of them off the deck last night. The night before last. But
they're going all over the place. It's not just New Jersey. We get them in New York, the Bronx,
Maryland,
Connecticut.
The Maryland south of me. None here though.
Yeah, Connecticut, Ohio got some right there, right in the military bases. One of the most secure air bases. I forgot which one it was, but they were out there, and then they've been also throughout the UK and other military bases in Europe.
A regional airport out here got shut down the other night because of drone activity.
There was a medical helicopter response that was shut down.
Yeah, we knew about the medevac one, but this one was I forget what it was. It was a small New York regional airport right across the border. So
I got nothing cool up here in Michigan. It's just really cold weather. That's probably why they're not flying the drones. Too cold for us.
They're not flying the cold.
They're not flying.
Yeah, the battery range is reduced significantly in the cold.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I was watching DJI makes a drone that would fit about it's a commercial grade that's designed for crop dusting, and they'll carry like a 20-pound iron rod to knock the snow off of high voltage wires. And it's designed to run in the middle of the snowstorms.
I saw down in Jersey Shore, they actually have tethered drones. I'm like, what are they tethering? They're tethering power. So these things just go up and stay up.
Yeah.
You need the nuclear powered ones.
But in all seriousness, do not shoot at these things. That's a federal offense.
So far. Today it is.
Currently.
Let's just go with common sense. Don't shoot a gun in the air.
That's true too. Unless it's skeet shooting.
And to lighten this one more time, here's the final roast that ChatGPT did for me.
I got one more.
You got one more?
Get the final word here, dude. That's my last.
Okay, well let me read mine, then you read yours. How about that? You good?
Yeah.
Chris, you're the CEO with 1,000 ideas, but only 24 hours in a day. You want growth, systems, and empathy, but at some point you need to stop planning the journey and start walking it. You've got enough strategy to power 3 Fortune 500 companies, but only one SDR who hasn't been hired yet. That's not true. I actually did hire an SDR. You're building every possible roadmap, customer journey, employee onboarding, even the roadmap for a 3-year cybersecurity partnership. But when is someone going to build your roadmap, Chris? Here's the final step of that roadmap. Do the thing. That cuts deep.
Wow.
Do the thing.
Yeah,
it's kind of scary when ChatGPT actually makes a valid point. That's brutal.
There might be, it's hard truth with ChatGPT. So I'll give you mine here. All right, you asked for an AI to roast you like I'm supposed to magically know your flaws. Bold move for someone whose greatest mystery is probably where they put the phone charger. I bet you type LOL with a straight face and think about putting proficient in Microsoft Word on a resume is a flex. If procrastination were a sport, you'd be an Olympic gold medalist, except you'd forget to show up for the ceremony. You'd probably troubleshoot a Wi-Fi issue by turning it off and turning it on again, and act like you discovered electricity. And let's be honest, your Google search history is 90% on how to screenshot on blank device. I could keep going, but I don't want to overwhelm you. I'm afraid you might add emotional resilience to your LinkedIn profile after this.
It just called you a boomer without calling you a boomer.
Wonderful. You know what?
That was
Mark
great.
this day. This is when Skynet became a lot aware. Is when it can roast you. That's when Skynet became aware.
You just got called a boomer by a chatbot.
It's not even a machine. It's like it's a couple strings of code.
Oh man, if we get to general intelligence or super intelligence, which is the scarier part, but if we get to general intelligence and we ask it to roast, man, we better buckle up. This is gonna get bad. So
Man, that was chilling, man. That
was pretty bad. But hey, Carl, we appreciate you being here, man.
Yeah.
Hopefully
It's been a
everything
good time.
works out for you.
Oh, it's not like I fell in a
It's not a funeral.
It's
Yeah.
not a funeral, Chris.
When you're on life
It's a
support next
business-
week,
It's just a business decision. That's all. It's not,
But you know things, so we got to tie up loose ends. He's really apologizing in advance. No, not really. If he actually disappears, it was not us. It was obviously ChatGPT. It's got it out for him.
ChatGPT is sending out a drone.
ChatGPT sending. I mean, I'm going to go outside and talk to this ChatGPT.
I'm
I'm going to do my Joe Pesci on this one.
So,
just don't.
all right,
just
so
don't end
why
up
don't we
with the
just
news.
wrap this one up and
No problem.
have a good holiday, everybody.
Hey,
All right.
happy holidays, everybody. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah.
Happy holidays.
I'm pretty sure we're in the middle of that. I think I'm terrible. Kwanzaa's coming up here. Enjoy your time with your families, your friends, your business. We'll see you soon.
Loved ones.